What's up, what's up, what's up? We'll get started in just a few minutes. So we won't have to deal with the squeaky chair much longer. I have a new desk chair. I just got to put it together. Let's go, Jory. Jory, how are you? We had a very good Christmas. How about you? Kind of sad that it's over and back to work tomorrow, but it was good. It was good. All right, it is 5 on the dot, so we'll go ahead and get started. It's going to take a little bit. Um, so just a little recap of the rules. I don't think there's anything truly serial numbered in here, so we'll go by the card number if it's numbered. If it's not numbered, we had some autos last break that weren't numbered, so we'll go by the first letter of the actor's last name. Otherwise, it's pretty straightforward. We won't go good. We won't show every base card. I'll kind of show them as we go, but what we'll do there, they're all numbered. Box 5256 of 7200. I really like that they number the boxes. But there are 4 autos, and then I think we end up with like 26 top-loaded cards, so about 13 per box. In the last break, inserts, parallels, things like that, autographs. So we'll do the same thing here, and we'll make sure we go through all those with the numbers. But just the true base cards, we won't stop on every one with the number. What's kind of neat about the base cards is they have the quotes on them. And I think there's a minimum of 9 different quotes for each base card. So this 60 card set, I think it is, really is a 540 card set if you think of it that way. So pretty neat concept for this one. Practice gives me problems today. Let's go from this side. There we go. I think I was on the wrong, what I would say was the wrong side. Oh yeah, much better. Whoops, excuse me. Let me know if the sound and everything is okay. I'm having a little difficulties with it. I don't have the full new setup going yet, so if the sound is acting up, y'all holler at me. Let's turn these. There we go. Much smoother there. Alright. We'll start with this stack and see what we have here. So, base cards. Like I was describing, you can see it says 10 of 18, so there's actually 18 different ones of him. Our number on the bottom right, so that's 5. It'll go to the 5 spot. Similar 51 go to the 1 spot, so we won't stop on every base card, but they will certainly go to the right owners. There's our first insert, the best of both worlds insert set. That one is W40 going to the 0 spot. Pretty neat set. So most of them have 9. So say 5 of 9. But that's not the card number. That is just he has 18. So yeah, it's a much bigger set than it appears. Next up, Encounter at Farpoint. Insert. And have his glasses on there. To the one spot, E21. Our first Lower Decks card, no small parts, is number 10 going to the 0 spot. So my understanding with these is they were going to do a set for the animated series at the Lower Deck, and they decided not to, so they put them in here. There's only, I think, 2 per box, so I don't know how big that set is, but putting that one together might be pretty tough. He looks so young there compared to the Big Bang. Got another one from the Lower Decks. First Contact. Also going to the 0 spot, number 20. Going to be on the lookout for some more James Bond. I like doing that. We could do it the same format. Oh, first auto, Yuta. I am the last of my, can't read it, kind maybe? So that one is card 3-4, so I go to the 4 spot. Lisa Wilcox is a Yuta. Inscriptions are so cool. So different. I mean, I wish there were a few sports projects that do inscriptions, like Origins used to do it, and some of the Leaf stuff used to do it. We don't see it much anymore, though. So I went to the 4 spot. Little Spock action. Again, for those just joined us, these base cards will utter the number there. So 16, for example, goes to 6. If there's any y'all want me to look at, y'all holler. Hope everybody had a good Christmas. Like I said, it's kind of sad that it's the holiday. Well, holidays aren't over yet. We got through New Year's, but I've got to go back to work tomorrow. So really should have worked today, to be honest with you, and didn't. Even though we were closed, I should have. I'll just spin these around too. Much easier to open from this side for some reason. We do have, what, 8 more boxes of this? Oops, wrong stack. So be on the lookout for more Star Trek. We may do a couple box giveaways too, like Raz's. And then I can open it, a personal box for you. I can send it to you if you like. And then I'm going to try to, one of my New Year's resolutions is to try to mix in more non-sports. Because I'm really enjoying doing it. Not a ton of other places. I mean, I'm sure there are groups that specialize in non-sports. Come on, camera. But you don't see a ton of it. So another Encounter at Farpoint insert. This is number 29. So I go to the 9 spot. Just be on the lookout for that. Corey doing Star Wars kind of got my juices flowing. I think we have an auto coming up. And we do. Ensign Drives. So if I remember right, these do not have a card number. Nicholas Cascone is Ensign Drives. So these are not numbers, so that'll go to the C spot in Cascone, which is 3. This is the non-inscription autos. They have a copyright date on them. Now, that one says 22. When we had the other night, it said 18. I wonder if they just get this base design signed for multiple sets. So that one goes to the C spot, which is spot 3. You had 3. So Ken got that one, and then the first one was numbered 4, and Mr. William got the other auto. So 2 autos down. I love that there's 4 autos per box. That makes it pretty cool. Next up, the best part of both worlds, or the best of both worlds, excuse me. Going to the 6th spot. We got Update Chrome up in the group. Only a handful of teams left or so. Paul's going to do some Optic on the on eBay tonight. If anybody likes Optic baseball, that guy's got a beautiful face. I used to watch the show, but I'm seeing a lot of characters I don't remember, so I wonder if I didn't watch it very many seasons. Got our first, I think there's a 1 per box diamond cuts. Ardra. That is 6, the 6th spot. A lot of 6s for Jeff. Jory, are y'all doing the next Scottsboro show? I think it's in February. I think that's going to be my... I feel like coming out of retirement show since it's been so long since I've done one. Finally in our new house. Finally can get all my stuff easily. So, not that I've added much inventory the last good bit, but be ready for that show. I think Steven and I will be setting up at that one. I think there's a Trustful or Gardendale show before that, but I don't think we're going to be ready for that one. Alright, we should have 2 autos here. I see 2 foil cards. We should have 2 autos. We got a foil card first. Look at there. This is the Reading Rainbow. That one is numbered IP9. So I go to the 9 spot. I've heard that from other folks too. It's tough to do them and be consistent with everything else going on. Because even though it's just one day, maybe 2 days a lot of times, it sure does take a lot more days to get ready for it and then to break down from it. That's for sure. Next auto, Lal, or Allow. He's biting that female. I like it. Haley Todd, that is R22, going to the 2 spot, which is John. I spelled your name on the list there. Sorry, John. I got you as John. Mr. Hammock hit this one of Haley Todd. R22 going to the 2 spot. We should. Yep. I think that's it. Maybe. I don't know. We should have one more auto, I think. But we have a foil from the lower decks. Meow, meow, meow. That is LDC. I believe that's an 8. Let's get it to focus. There we go. 8. Going to John also. Alright, come on. Should have one more. Unless they skipped us on one. There it is. Hey, I think, therefore I am, Professor Moriarty. Daniel Davis, R19, going to the 9 spot, which is William again. So we had 3 inscriptions in that box. That's cool. Daniel Davis as Professor Moriarty. To the 9 spot. That's why I couldn't see it. I was looking for that white border and didn't see one. Alright, 1 box down. Not bad. And if y'all have any suggestions for non-sports cards, we are all ears, given that I'm kind of new to it. I used to collect them pretty big time, but it's been years ago. Now we got box 3289 of 7200. Y'all give us a holler. New Game of Thrones just came out. I did not get that one. But we can always go back and pick up a few boxes, I feel like. Game of Thrones. That was always fun to me too. There are art cards in here, but I think they fall one per case, so we haven't had an art card yet. I'm not sure how the art cards are numbered, since I didn't see one pulled in the few breaks I watched, so we'll see how. Hopefully they have a number, or at least the actor's name, so we can go that route. It's a whiteboard, so we got a non-inscription auto coming up. Be my guess. That was cool to get 2 inscriptions in that box. Yeah, work's been, year end is always crazy at work for me too. And I've got to get buckled down this last week of the year and really get some work knocked out. Alright. There we go. And again, anybody just joined us, the base cards, we'll do the number on the back. So for example, that would go to 8. But since they're just base, and there's 9 to 18 of each base card based on the quote, we'll I won't stop on all those. We got a diamond cut. Berlinghoff Rasmussen to the 8 spot. PC 5/8, which is Jom again. I want to see Topps or Panini do some. I guess they're. I don't think they're die cuts technically. They're diamond cuts, but I love that style. And I don't think either of them have done anything like that I can think of in a while. We need something innovative from Topps and Panini. I tell you what, they've been a little bit on the boring side. Really, Topps in particular of late. Alright, green for the best of both worlds. Number W23 going to the 3 spot in Ken. That's what I'm hoping to. The first quarter of the year really shouldn't be too crazy at work unless I don't get something done that we need to get done by year end. Then it'll just roll into that next auto. Lieutenant Daniel Kwan, played by Tim Luinbos. So that's an L, and an L going to the 12 spot, which is the 2 spot. Going to John. John's on fire. John and William. Getting a lot of cards so far. So as per the post, a card with no numbering, like this one for example, will go to the first letter of the actor's last name, which is L, and 12, which is a 2 spot. Probably butchered it, but some of these coats are cool. Uh-oh. We got time. We got time. We got a Lower Decks. Terminal Provocations. Number to 6 spot. A lot of 6s today. But not in the autos. What do you have? You have 7 and 5. We got to come through. We haven't hit anything for... I don't think we've hit much 0 for Thomas. We might have had one early. We don't want anybody to skunk. We've got Where Pleasant Fountains Lie. To the 7th spot. There we go. Something little. A little something for you. Like I said, there's only 2 of these per box, so they're not terribly common. Fascinating. We got another auto, I think. We've got Ensign Gibson. Nice big auto from her. That is Jennifer Barlow, which is the 2 spot again. Tell you what, John's playing. He's rolling. Yeah, these have all had 21 trademarks. I had one of them that had 18. I think I did. I like the foil lower decks. Those are cool. Alright, so we're looking ahead. We did have 2 regular autos in this box, so hopefully we still have our 2 inscriptions. Got a green foil, the best of both worlds. My camera's kind of being a little finicky tonight. I feel like the lighting in here is pretty good. I don't know. 2 spot again. It's funny how it's pretty random, right? The serial number style should be pretty balanced. Sometimes it just really does not. I've seen some Pop Century breaks with like 4 cards a box, and I've seen the same number hit all 4 cards before. Shouldn't happen. That should not happen. All right, let's spin this around. I like that lower deck set. It'd be pretty tough to put together. I don't know how many cards are in it, though. I need to look on the checklist. 10, 20, at least 20. I think it's more than that, though. Especially if it was supposed to be a standalone. You would think it would be a pretty decent sized set. The issue I have with the Rittenhouse stuff is they don't hit on their due dates, like release dates very often. Like I had this ordered for, I feel like a year, and then it finally came out. I completely forgot I had it ordered. Probability, yeah. Alright, last half box. Should have 2 inscription autos left, if I'm not mistaken. We'll start with Beverly Crusher. Again, just a reminder, these will all go to the card number on the back. So that case 1, 2, that one's the same card twice, different inscriptions, so yes, they are different quotes. Should have some foil cards and some autographs left. We're saving them toward the end. Here's our first one. Infinite Possibilities foil of Lieutenant Tasha Yar. That is IP7. There's Jory, got a foil. So now if we can find you an auto, we'll really get you back on the board. We got one more below deck, or lower deck, excuse me, not below deck. I'm thinking of the Bravo show about yachts. Next auto, that's a cool one. Talaire, I will not play games with you. She's apparently a Vulcan, I'm assuming. That is R31 going to Ryan, or Ken, excuse me, Ken Ryan with the auto. R31 going to the 1 spot. She has nice penmanship. I can read hers. Yarshiga. That's right. Alright, should have 1 auto left, and I think at least 1 foil card left. And here it comes. Davana Tindy from the lower decks. Numbered LDC3 going to Ken. I'll probably ship this one in the first break together. I get a couple eBay breaks out first, so those are going next. Got a little behind on my sorting over the holiday. Got another insert card and an auto coming, looks like. Here's our last auto. There it is, Robin Leffler. Looks like it says play the game. Ashley Judd, there we go. I thought she looked familiar. That's pretty cool. To the 1 spot, going to Ken. How about an Ashley Judd auto? I forgot she was on the show. That's pretty awesome. Totally fair. I thought she looked familiar. It looks like Ashley Judd. And I was like, huh, look at there. It is Ashley Judd. She's got a lot of work done, I think, since that photo was taken. But that one's pretty cool. We had the cool one in the first break, and then we've had a pretty cool one here, too. I don't see Ashley Judd autos in too many products. So that one's number 51, which is the one spot, which goes to Ken. Very cool. Nice. We hit his auto in the first break, which I think is a pretty big one out of the set. And another encounter at Farpoint, not Fairpoint. Yeah, it is. 41, so let's go in the one spot again. Alright, should just be base here at the end, and then we'll recap everything. Oh, nope, one more of those. Encounter at Farpoint. Ken is on a hot streak. And again, 3 in a row to Ken. 1-1-1. Ken closed it out pretty strong. Alright, recap time. Everything does ship. If for some reason you don't want your base, just let me know. Otherwise, I'll ship it all. Alright, let's start with these. So we had the insert sets encounter at Farpoint. So that one is, we'll flip them. Number 2, 11. So I go to the one spot. One spot again. The greens are the best of both worlds. Go into the 2 spot. 3 spot. 6 spot. She looks sad. 9 spot. 1 spot. And 0 spot. Oh, 1 second. Man, she's fun. Hey.
Are you hungry?
Alright, sorry about that. Wife called in the middle of the break. And then she usually doesn't call, so I was like, other than a text, I was like, oh, what's wrong? Alright, we had 4 of the lower deck cards. My understanding is these were intended to be a standalone set and didn't make it. So, got one for the 7 spot. Be a fun set to put together, though. 6 spot. 0 spot. And the 0 spot again. Our foil cards. We had 2 from lower deck and then 2 from next gen. This one. Going to the 3 spot. Yar going to the 7 spot. Mr. Catman going to the 8 spot. And it's a Reading Rainbow. Or Lamar from Range of the Nerds. To the 9 spot. Then we had 2 diamond cuts. Berlinghoff Rasmussen going to the 8 spot. Ardra. She has sweet hair going to the 6 spot. Then autos, we had 3 that were not inscribed. We had Ensign Gibson. It's Jennifer Barlow going to the B, which would be the 2 spot. We had Lieutenant Daniel Kwan, which was Tim Launabos. Ooh, that's a tough name to say. Which is the L spot, which is 12, which will also go to the 2. And then we had Ensign Drives, which is Nicholas Cascone, which will go to C in the 3 spot. Then we had our inscribed autos. These are all numbered. We had Talera, which was 31, which will go to the 1 spot. Professor Moriarty, which is 9, going to the 9 spot. I don't know if it's Lao or Leo. He's biting that female. Going to the 2 spot. We had Yuta going to the 4 spot. And then probably coolest auto of the break. How about Ashley Judd as Robin Leffler going to the 1 spot. Ken got on a hot roll there at the end and caught up. That'll do it. Be on the lookout. I'll keep doing these as long as they fill. I also may throw up a couple personal boxes and run them as a Raz or something like that. Or if anybody wants a personal box, shoot me a message. I can make you a deal. We can ship it or we can open it live, whichever you prefer. I have 8 boxes left. It was a full case, so 8 boxes left. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. Hope you all have a Merry Christmas. Hope you have a continued happy holiday season. Hope to see you guys again in Update Chrome. I'll break that as soon as it's full. Paul will be live tonight on eBay with Optic Baseball, so check that out if you're interested. Thank you guys very much.